Step 4 of the Math Enhanced lesson is to work through related contextual math. If you remember in Step 3, what our focus was taking the math concept that we were trying to teach our students and making sure that it was embedded within the CTE lesson. What we're focusing on in Step 4 is the same idea, the same math concept, but we're going to be taking it either in a more difficult direction or applying it to a different type of your CTE concept. So you will notice that on our sample lesson here, in Step 4, instead of talking about the math, the slope concept is what they were talking about in Step 3, and how to calculate the slope of stairs, they're going to be applying the same math concept, slope, except they're going to be talking about roofing instead. So you're going to be applying the same math concept to a different area or a more complex area of your CTE class. The reason this is done is so that students can see that the math concept that they are learning can be applied to multiple areas in multiple settings so that they understand the importance of it. How we have built some resources for you is through the use of the Architecture Handbook. This book every architecture teacher should have. What we've done is we've gone through this book and pulled out all of the different math problems that are in it and assigned them to the different standards that you have. So, if you go back to this document, you will notice under the resource heading for Step 4, there's this link right here, Math Enhanced CTE Problems from the Architecture Handbook. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and it will open up a folder in the Google Drive. This folder contains many more folders, each for the different standards that you have that involve mathematics. So those cards that you have that have all the different standards listed on them, we pulled out all of the ones that are involved in math. GC stands for Geometric Construction, AM is Applied Mathematics. We pulled out these different standards and filled these folders in Steps 4 and Step 5 with some resources for you. So in the Step 4 folder here, we have the math problems from the Architecture Handbook already identified for your use. So remember, in the example from the sample lesson plan, we're talking about slope. So that's standard AM.9, Applied Mathematics 9, determine pitch, rise, run, and slope. So in that folder there is a single document, Step 4 for that standard. Open that up and you will see this Word document. What this means is, for Applied Mathematics 9, for the standard of talking about slope, there are these different math problems in the Architecture Handbook that the students could use to satisfy Step 4. What you would simply do for Step 4 is you would go give the students these math problems to complete, or one or two of these problems. You don't have to do all of them. But okay, so in Chapter 2 on page 44, math problem number 3 is an alternative math problem that can help teach students slope and how to apply that math concept in their class. You are simply giving them a couple of these problems to complete so that they can see how the math standard that they are working on is applied in different contexts. That is it.